Hello and welcome back to The Know. My name is Bruce Greene.
And I'm James Willems.
Today we are talking about Star Wars Battlefront.
That's the first time we've done that in a while.
That's true. If you've spent the last couple of months trying desperately to convince everyone on the internet how bad the new Star Wars Battlefront is, you just got some more ammunition.
Yeah, YouTube channel P2P Online posted a new 6-minute gameplay clip from the canceled Battlefront 3. Yeah, to be clear, this is Battlefront 3.
Right.
Not Battlefront, the game coming out in a little under a month. I'm confused.
Don't be. This isn't the first time this has happened either. The same channel has leaked Battlefront 3 footage in the past, though the previous footage looked a little more incomplete than what we see now.
Yeah, the most recent leaks show some cool shit.
Yeah.
You can go in and out of ships, something that this year's Battlefront won't really technically support.
Boo!
And while we saw this in the previous leak, battles that exist both on a planet's surface and in space are goddamn impressive.
Yeah, Lawrence, what does the current leak show us here?
It's the Battle of Coruscant, the one from episode 3. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I got a little underwhelmed by what we saw in episode 3, so I wanted to replay it in a video game and pretend that I'm Anakin and cool.
You're not.
I know. But it looks really cool. There's like those little chunky Star Destroyers, and you can fly down through all the buildings on Coruscant and then up into the orbital layer and fight all the Star Destroyers. It's fucking awesome.
Lawrence, is the hate flowing through you just yet?
More just disappointment, sadness.
This leak also contains more clips of Battlefront 3's story mode. Yes, it was going to have a story mode.
Wow, yeah.
I don't know, that's weird.
Apparently you'd play as a clone trooper, but that doesn't look like the typical clone trooper hair.
Yeah, not at all.
Like it's a little weird. No idea what's going on here. Some blue-faced man even refers to your character as X1.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it could be a temporary name, or it could be the best name for a Star Wars character ever.
Lawrence, what the fuck? Why didn't this game ever come out?
Okay, this gets pretty weird, and it all goes back to basically LucasArts dissolving. Details can be found in a 2012 GamesIndustry.biz interview with Free Radical Design co-founder Steve Ellis. As Ellis relates, LucasArts changed upper management at the time. This is back in 2008 when the game got killed.
Yeah.
And that changed the whole tone of the two companies' relationship.
Okay.
Ellis speculates that the new LucasArts management had an impossible mandate to cut costs and axe a ton of staff. As Ellis relates, the game was nearly done, but LucasArts either had no money or was just unwilling to spend that money to market the game once it was finished.
Yeah.
Which led to tons of unreasonable pressure on Free Radical to just bury the game.
Yeah, it's kind of a typical and shitty business move. Rather than level with someone and tell them their project is dead, just set impossible standards for it and make it seem like their fault when it doesn't meet expectations. That happens a lot in real life. And
Yeah,
it sucks.
it kind of sounds like video games are about making money and not pulling magical dreams out of your head. And
How
sharing them
dare
with the
you?
world.
That's bullshit. You're wrong. You're wrong. It's all about art.
Why are you pro-consumer, James?
Yeah, James.
The result is especially tragic, according to Ellis, who said it was pretty much done. It was in final QA.
Oh,
it had
man.
been in final QA for half of 2008. It was just being fixed for release.
Oh, it's so close to having Battlefront 3. We can at least thank Andrew Borman, who runs the P2P Online channel, for giving us a glimpse at what could have been.
We actively reached out to Borman to see where he gets this footage from. According to Borman, he makes agreements with developers and private collectors in the interest of preservation.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It's actually kind of a cool topic, and thank you, Borman. We appreciate it. He tells us he has a master's in library science and has a goal to move video game preservation away from piracy.
That's very cool. Yeah, he also told us that he's a firm believer that piracy is only one option for preservation. Places like the Museum of Play in Rochester, New York, and the Made Museum, which just had a Kickstarter, are the future.
Oh, cool. So if you're a video game dork like Lawrence, check out that channel. That Game Boy Advance Battletoads is real weird.
Did you look at it?
No,
He's got like a jacket for some reason.
What?
He's like got a jacket and weird large frog feet. It is pretty weird. Lawrence is right.
But wait! Now that we've got you all excited for a Battlefront you'll never play, let's throw some news at you about a Battlefront that you will play in 1 month.
Okay, we shouldn't always be grass is always greener.
No.
That's not.
you're right.
Just
I'm
because it
excited
didn't
about
come
this
out,
game, yeah.
we have a new one that's coming out. We
excited
can
about
still
that
be
one.
excited about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
EA announced some new info for this year's Battlefront yesterday, including 3 new heroes.
Woo!
You'll be able to play as Leia Organa,
Yes.
Han Solo, and Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, there are more heroes on the way too. Come on, Newt
You
Gunray!
misspelled Newt in the script.
Yeah,
There's no G in Newt.
There's absolutely no G in Newt.
It's a silent G. Newt Gunray.
They also announced 3 new game modes, training missions, heroes versus villains, and battles. Lawrence, take it away.
Okay, so let's run down those real quick. Training missions, pretty much exactly what you would expect. They give you, quote, a chance to learn the fundamentals and get a feel for the controls.
Cool.
They're patterned around movie moments. which makes sense. You know, that includes an air battle in Beggar's Canyon on Tatooine.
Just
and
like Beggar's Canyon back home.
And a speeder bike chase on Endor.
What? Isn't that cool when I quote Star Wars, guys?
No,
Oh.
it's not. The other mode is Heroes and Villains. It sounds pretty crazy. It's a 6v6 game mode with half of each team playing heroes or villains, and the other half playing as generic soldiers.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, once a hero goes down, they respawn as regular infantry. It's kind of like a zombie.
That
game
sounds
mode.
cool, yeah.
Yeah. The team that loses all their heroes first loses, or conversely, the one with the most heroes alive at the end of the round wins.
Right, finally, battles sounds like a twist on Call of Duty's Kill Confirmed. You play against a team of AI enemies, either by yourself, with another player, or competing against another player. So it sounds like this mode caps out at 2 players. Every enemy you kill drops a token, picking up those tokens gets you points, and the first player to 100 points wins.
Yeah, this mode can be played as generic troopers or as heroes and villains, which might make for an interesting twist.
That's really neat.
You just go out there, that's gonna be fun. You just pick Darth Vader, and then you pick Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna hack things down.
Man, wait, hold
gonna
on.
be awesome.
Look out, Luke, it's a Star Wars!
So anyways, that was Battlefront 3 leaked footage, everybody. Battlefront 3 leaked footage.
Heyo.
Heads up, the Empire's about to strike back!
I think the new one looks good. You know what? We can't hark on the past.
It's been about 4 days since we talked about Star Wars Battlefront, so let's talk about it again.
Yeah,
pump that well.
But not the Battlefront you've heard before. We are talking about Star Wars Battlefront 3 that this guy on YouTube posted.
This is what happens if we try to recite the script from memory.
Do you wish that you had this one instead? Hey everybody, welcome back to Battlefront News. Inside Battlefront. We're gonna analyze the trailer today. What's that? Snow? Looks like Baby Hoth.
Looks like maybe, huh? Tune in next day for...
Jango Fett is back.